Yeah, I hear our cry. The pain of your people we cannot deny. Scattered and broken, but still we survive. Oh, Israel will rise. We were torn from the land, stripped of our name, chains on our necks, but the promise remains. Through the fire, through the flood, we still stand tall. A nation forgotten, but Yah sees it all. They sold us as cattle, they mocked our king, tried to erase us, but we're still in the ring. We cried by the rivers, our harps hung low, but the seed of Jacob will forever grow. The curses fell heavy, Deuteronomy's truth. Our father's sins, the burden passed to the youth. But Yah is merciful, his word won't fail. Through the valley of dry bones, we will prevail. Oh, we are Israel, the chosen, the lost. Carry the burden, we pay the cost. But Yah's hand is strong, his promise is sure. Through the pain, through the struggle, we will endure. Oh, we are Israel, the apple of his eye. Though the nations hate us, our banner will fly. From the east to the west, his people will call. Israel will rise, we'll conquer it all. They laughed at our fall, but the covenant's eternal. Yah remembers it all. A stiff-necked people, but he loves us still. Through the storms of captivity, we follow his will. They built their nations on the sweat of our backs, erased our language, rewrote the facts. But the prophet spoke clear, the truth's been revealed. Israel's awakening, the scrolls unsealed. From Judah to Dan, the tribes will unite. The 12 stars shine again, a beacon of light. The scepter's returning, the throne will be filled. The kingdom of Yah, as it's written, is wrong. Valley of Jehoshaphat, the nations will see. Yah fights for his people, he sets us free. Every tear we cried, every drop we bled, will be repaid double for the pain we've been fed. The kings of the earth will bow to his throne. Israel restored, we're coming back home. The temple rebuilt, his name glorified. The Lion of Judah reigns, his people revive. His people revive. We'll conquer it all.
Glory, glory, glory to the Most High Yah. Happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered to the four corners of Yah's great earth. That was We Are Israel. I'm going to be releasing that on the platforms probably next week, most likely. I got a couple of songs coming out next week. Family, I hope you are subscribed to my Spotify, to my YouTube Music, Apple Music. I'm releasing songs weekly. I got 3 on the way. 3 that you guys would very much enjoy. I'm teaching you something new every week. Our people love music, so Most High is allowing me to use that platform to teach you. Because most people ain't going to open up this book. We all know this. We all know this. Most people are not going to open up this book. So what better way to reach our people than what they always have on all the time? Music. All praises and great glory. I hope you guys have had a wonderful Sabbath so far. We are going to be doing Genesis 39 about our brother Joseph here. What he been going through. Going to be a very powerful chapter. I pray that the Most High Gives you guys the eyes and ears to understand this truth, to understand this wisdom that we are about to embark upon, this journey through Genesis 39. I'm going to show you how Joseph is you. How his pain, how his struggle mirrors what you're going through in 2025 today. This is what it's all about, family. It's about mirroring. It's about connecting the dots from the past to the present. And then on to the future. There's nothing new under the sun, family. Nothing new. Stop looking for something new. It's all the same stuff. So I hope you guys are ready to embark on this journey with me. Genesis 39, powerful. Our brother Joseph here, true Israelite, got sold into slavery by his own kin. Then rose up by the Most High's favor in the middle of a wicked nation. I'm going to break it down verse by verse. Y'all know how we do it. And y'all better listen closely, because this is real talk for 2025. So without further ado, family, we are going to be embarking upon Genesis 39. We're going to be starting out with verses, what do I want to do? 1 through 3. Just to start out. And Joseph was brought down to Egypt, and Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard, an Egyptian, bought him of the hands of the Ishmaelites, which had brought him down thither. And the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man, and he was in the house of his master the Egyptian. And his master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord made all that he did to prosper in his hand. Verse 1, sit your ass down and listen to this, family. Joseph was brought down, kidnapped, trafficked, sold by his own brothers to Ishmaelites, black people. The true black Arabs over there. They don't show you who they are, though. They hiding them. But this who they sold their brother to. And then they sold him again to an Egyptian named Potiphar. Now let's get this straight here. Joseph was a slave, family. But hold up. Egypt here is symbolic of oppression, bondage, and white supremacy that's ruling today in 2025. The Ishmaelites, they represent the middlemen. These are traitors, coons, sellouts who profit off our suffering. And boy, they profiting real big in 2025. Raking in billions of dollars a year off of us. And our people still don't understand. We still don't get it. We enriching them instead of ourselves. We'll complain to our own brothers and sisters, price is too high, but we will go and spend $300 on some Jordans. We will go and spend $1,500 going to debt for a Louis Vuitton purse. Going to debt for a new 2025 Mercedes-Benz that's going to have mechanical issues. Gotta have Bentley. Gotta have Gucci. Fendi, Prada, Balenciaga. We gotta have the name brands, family. We gotta get the red bottoms, right, sis? Enriching these middlemen here. Trillions of dollars they rake in off of us, man. Trillions a year. Collectively. Off of our ignorance and stupidity. But I digress. Potiphar here, a high-ranking officer in Pharaoh's system. Think police chief, family. A politician or a corporate exec today. Joseph's story is our story. Stripped of identity, sold out. But Yah's plan ain't over. Joseph's descent into Egypt mirrors our descent into Babylon, to the four corners of the earth. Not just America, family. Everybody likes to focus on America. We everywhere. We were stolen. We were stolen. We were chained and sold. But the Most High allowed it to position us for what, family? Why did the Most High allow this? To position us for greatness. Don't miss this. Yah uses wickedness to advance his people. Let me repeat it again. Yah uses wickedness to advance his people. But if you still crying about slavery, then you better wake up. Yah's got a purpose in your pain. Psalm 105. Hot 105. 17 through 19. He sent a man before them, even Joseph, who was sold for a servant, just like you, black man, black woman, whose feet they hurt with fetters, just like ours. He was laid in iron, just like our people, our ancestors, until the time that his word came. We waiting for that word right now, family. The word of the Lord tried him, just like we've been tried right now. Joseph's suffering had a deadline. So does yours. We waiting on that word to come. Who that word? Family. The Son, Yahushua HaMashiach. We waiting on him to come. That's what we waiting on. So we got to be patient in this suffering. We got to be patient in this tribulation that we in right now. I know it's hard, black people. I know it's hard. Have to go to work for a racist boss. I know how hard it is. I get it. Y'all sees your pain. Y'all sees your tears. Y'all sees your suffering. But you hold on, black people. He coming. Every second of every day leads us closer to us going home. You got to believe that deep within your spirit. Your flesh ain't going to want to believe that. But your spirit knows what's up. You stuck in a dead-end job, wrongly accused, betrayed by family, Joseph energy. The system wants you to think you are less than. But Yah's positioning you to rule. Stop whining about racism, black people. And recognize your purpose. Egypt, Babylon, worldwide system is a tool, not your master. Get that through your thick skulls, you stiff-necked black people. It's a tool the Most High is using this system to refine his people. This remnant that he's going to save. If you ain't one of them, you going by the wayside. Goodbye. You'll be destroyed with this whole system. This is why I always advise you people to get in this book and understand who you are so you can come back to this covenant, so you can be protected when the judgment falls upon this wicked system. Some will heed the warning. The majority won't. It is what it is. Verse 2 now. The Lord was with Joseph. Y'all hear that? The Lord was with Joseph in slavery, in a foreign land, surrounded by pagans. But Yah's presence made him prosperous. You in slavery right now. You ain't in chains, family. But the chains are not physical no more. They spiritual. They mental. It's in your head now. You've been conditioned to think you free. You are not free. You are not free. Prosperous here in the Hebrew, Masaliach. What does that mean? Successful, fruitful, victorious. Joseph wasn't rich yet, but Yah's favor was on him. In 2025, prosperity ain't about Gucci and Bentleys. Do not allow Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen, do not allow TD Snakes, Joyce Myers, and the rest of those prosperity pimps fool you into thinking what prosperity is, family. It's got nothing to do with material. This is spiritual wealth we are talking about here. Seek ye first the kingdom. Do y'all guys remember that verse? Then all these things will be added to you. Don't allow these fake preachers out there, these self-anointed preachers, tell you what prosperity is. Hey, brother, you got to sow a seed. Hey, sis, you got to sow a seed. Got to give money to make money. That's what they tell you, right? But I'm telling you, it ain't about money. It's about Yah's hands on your life while you are in the struggle. Yah's presence here, family, turns prison into palace. You got a house or an apartment. You got food in the fridge. Your bills paid for. You got a car to go to work. You got a job. Some of y'all take that for granted. A lot of y'all take that for granted. Those are the bare necessities. Shout out Jungle Book. But y'all take those bare necessities for granted. Thinking it's always going to be there. The Most High could turn your lights off and you ain't got nothing to do about it. What you going to do about it? You can lose your job. Now you're living out your car. And if your car ain't paid for, how you going to pay for it now? Repo man on the way. How you going to deal with that? That's your palace, family. But y'all worried about big cars. Y'all worried about big bank accounts. Y'all worried about big house. Wall-to-wall carpet. High ceilings. Granite countertops. Oh my God. Marble floors. That's what y'all worried about. Your mind is on the wrong thing. Most High telling you here, hey, my presence, my hands on your life, that is the prosperity. Joseph's character, not his circumstances, defined his success. Let me repeat that for y'all in the back. His character, not his circumstances, defined his success. You crying about systemic oppression? Joseph was literally enslaved. But Yah's favor made him what? Irreplaceable. You better work on your character, Israelites. Black man, black woman. Not your complaints. Look what Isaiah 43:2 says. When thou passeth through the waters, I will be with thee. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, that's tribulation, family. Thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. Yah's presence is protection in the fire. You work in a job where they treat you like shit. Bosses are racist. Co-workers plotting on you. Yah's with you. Stop begging for their approval. Excel where you are. Excel where you are. Excel where you are. Joseph cleaned Potiphar's house like it was Yah's temple. That's why he got promoted. Your grind ain't for them, family. It's for Yah's glory. This is what he's trying to tell you. Stop being lazy. Work like Jacob did for Laban. Let these heathens see Yah on you. The grind is for him, not them. Remember that next time you clock in for the man. Now look at verse 3 here though. Potiphar saw that the Lord was with him. Even a heathen recognized Yah's favor on Joseph. When Yah's with you, your enemies will acknowledge your blessing, family. All of them. Potiphar didn't even worship the Most High Yah, but he couldn't deny Joseph's divine connection. In 2025, family, even Babylon's children, these other nations, sellouts among your people, will have to admit, damn, God is with that man. God is with that woman. Your light in darkness forces the wicked to acknowledge Yah. You hear that, family? Your light, your righteousness in darkness forces the wicked to acknowledge the Most High Yah, even if they atheist. Joseph's excellence wasn't for himself. It was a testimony to the Most High. If you are lazy, if you are late to work and lukewarm in this truth, you blaspheme Yah's name. Let me repeat it again. If you are lazy, if you are late, if you are lukewarm, the 3 L's, L cubed if you want to call it, you blaspheme Yah's name. This is something that I had to swallow with a hard pill. Because I have a tendency to be lazy sometimes, family. I have a tendency to be late. I just chalk it up. Hey, that's just being black. Nope. Y'all said, no, sir. You blaspheming me, bruh. You're going to have to change. You're going to have to fix that. You want my favor? You're going to have to fix yourself. You're going to have to fix that tardiness, that laziness. If you want my favor, if you want my presence with you. I had to swallow with a hard pill. It was hard to swallow. Because that's just something that was just how I used to be. It carried over even into this truth. I'm still like that. But the Most High say, time is up for that. You work for me now. Act like it. So that's what we must do as part of this remnant, family. We got to treat everything like if we was working for Yah himself. That's how we approach life. As if Yah was personally overseeing everything that we do. That's how we got to approach this thing. That's how Joseph approached it. That's how Jacob approached it. As if Yah himself was right over his shoulder. That's how you got to look at this. But check this. If you are diligent, even heathens will say their God is real. Check out Proverbs 16:7. Look what Solomon says. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies be at peace with him. Y'all can turn your enemies into your fans, family. You want that promotion at work? That business deal? That scholarship? Make y'all's presence visible through your work. Joseph didn't preach. He worked. His labor was his sermon. Stop begging for reparations, black people. I see y'all on social media all the time begging. When y'all gonna get reparations? Celebrities out there begging for you ain't gonna get no reparations. Let me go ahead and just let you know that. You ain't gonna get no reparations. Zero. Zero, black people. None. 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 You gonna work. Stop begging and show Yah's power through your excellence. How do you show excellence? Working. Let the Potiphars of the world say, damn, God is with them black people. That's how you get these heathens to acknowledge your God, Israel. By working, not complaining, working. So we just heating up now, family. We about to continue 4 through 6. Let's get it. And Joseph found grace in his sight, and he served him, and he made him overseer over his house, and all that he had put into his hand. And it came to pass from the time that he had made him overseer in his house, and over all that he had, that the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake. And the blessing of the Lord was upon all that he had in the house and in the field. And he left all that he had in Joseph's hand, and he knew not aught he had, save the bread which he did eat. And Joseph was a goodly person and well favored. So listen close. Joseph went from slave to manager in a racist system. Found grace means Potiphar trusted him, a black man, to run his entire estate, family. Let's break it down, though. Joseph wasn't just good at his job. He was excellent because Yah's spirit was on him. In 2025, family, excellence is your weapon against white supremacy, against this Babylonian system that we in worldwide. You think they'll let you run shit? Prove you're built different. Yah's favor elevates you beyond your circumstances. Beyond your circumstances. Joseph wasn't lucky. He was anointed. When Yah promotes you, even your oppressors become your stakeholders. But don't get cocky. Promotion comes before testing. That's not the test, family. It's what happens after you get promoted. That's the test of your character coming, as it's going to come for Joseph later on in this chapter. Proverbs 22:29, Solomon says, "Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men," commoners. Joseph's diligence put him in the boardroom, family. Your grind, again, is your testimony. A lot of y'all grinding, but for the wrong reasons. Y'all grinding for yourself and not for Yah. That's why it ain't going nowhere. You make Yah your foundation for your grind and watch you see yourself elevate beyond your circumstances. Switch the focus, family. Switch the priority and watch you flourish. That's how it works. You put Yah at the forefront. You let him be the wind in your sails. And watch how you get to your destination. You think your job won't promote you because you black? Outwork them. Joseph managed an Egyptian's wealth like it was his own. Your hustle, again, ain't for them. It's for Yah's kingdom. Stop crying about this racism. Please. I'm tired of hearing it. Y'all tired of hearing it. Dominate your field instead. Ain't no time to cry. Ain't no time to complain. Work. Let them hate while you build generational wealth. You do you. You focus on the Most High Yah in the kingdom. Let them do what they do. Now look at verse 5 here. Yah blessed the Egyptian's house for who? For Joseph's sake. Let that sink in. The heathen's wealth increased because of a black man's anointing. An Israelite anointing. They were both black people, family. America's, the whole world, Babylon, their entire economy built on our labor. And still they profit off our culture. They profit off our music and creativity. But here's the kicker though, family. Yah let Potiphar prosper to position Joseph for more. Don't get mad. Yah's playing chess, not checkers. You may not understand the moves Yah makes, but just know it's for your good. Yah will bless your enemies to bless you, family. Look at America. Look at the countries we in. Bless them, rich countries, to bless us. Look at what we're able to do today. We can be a millionaire. We can make it here today. We could be on the same playing field, same level as the heathen. We got big houses now. We got cars, businesses, just like the heathen do. That's because Yah has allowed that, family. He raised them to raise you. Joseph's anointing here overflowed to Potiphar. But it was all leading to Joseph's destiny. Same way Yah let Pharaoh get rich off Israel's slavery to set up the Exodus. In our day to day, let the system steal your ideas. Yah's got a receipt, family. He's setting it up. We being set up to get out of here, family. Let it happen. It is what it is. Yah using it for your good. Trust him. Trust him. Trust him. Genesis 12:3. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse them that curseth thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. Yah's covenant with Abraham includes you. Your haters get blessed just for being near you, but their time is limited. They gentrify your neighborhood, steal your TikTok dances. Let them. Yah's letting them prosper to fund your comeback. Woo, woo, woo. Do y'all understand me? Joseph's grind in Potiphar's house trained him to rule Egypt. Your struggle is preparation for dominion of the whole earth. Stay focused. Stop getting sidetracked by every little small thing. Oh my God, he stole my thing. Oh my God. Who cares? You destined for greatness. They're not. Keep your eye on the prize. Verse 6 here. Potiphar trusted Joseph with everything, family. Everything. Even his own bread. Goodly person here means Joseph was fine as hell, if you want to call it that. Physically and spiritually. But here's a twist. Joseph's beauty became a trap. In 2025, family, your gifts, looks, talent, intelligence, whatever it may be that the Most High has blessed you with, can attract demonic envy, evil. Stay humble or your blessings will become a curse. Will become a curse. How many of our people humble today? Not a lot. See them on Instagram showing off their looks, especially the women. I'm a baddie. I'm a baddie. I'm a boss. That means nothing in the Most High's eyes. Vain if you do not serve him. It means absolutely nothing. Garbage material. And look what it's attracting for all those baddies. They get nothing but evil ass men in their life. Using them up, throwing them in the garbage, putting babies in them and leaving. Look at them now. Look at them. All the ones bragging about their money. Look at who they attracting into their flocks. People that's going to use them. That's going to use their money. Look what happened to MC Hammer. He wanted to finance the whole hood. He broke. Ended up having to declare bankruptcy. That's what happens when you're not humble, family. You attract all that evil energy towards you. You become a lick, a mark, a target. Yah's blessings make you a target. Joseph's favor made Potiphar's wife lust after him. Your success will attract fake friends, haters, temptations, family. Don't fall for the okie doke. Stay prayed up. They're going to tell you whatever you want to hear in order to get what they want, which is your money or whatever type of resource you got that they need. Job 29:14 says this. I put on righteousness and it clothed me. My judgment was as a robe and a diadem. Joseph's character, family, was his armor. Your righteousness is your protection. You getting clout, money, followers, watch your back. The enemy's plotting through jealous friends, gold diggers, and social media traps. And a lot of our people, they falling for the okie doke, family. That's why they get caught up in scandals. Joseph stayed righteous in the palace. Don't let IG thoughts and hype men destroy your destiny, people. Don't do it. Look at the basketball players. Look at them. Who they attracting? Gold diggers. Using them up. A lot of them got multiple baby daddies who played in the NBA or played in the NBA. They just see him as a lick. They put that thing on him. Boom. They got him. It's over. It's over. Don't become a mark. Stay humble. Don't let nobody know what you got. You ain't got to tell the world everything. This is what y'all's trying to get you guys to understand. Look at these rich people. The really rich, the really wealthy. You don't see them flaunting their wealth. The only ones flaunting their wealth is poor people to look rich. But the actual rich, they don't flaunt it. They ain't trying to become a target. They drive basic ass cars. They wear basic ass clothes. You won't even know them out there in the wild. You probably pass by a rich person, you probably wouldn't even know he rich. Because of what he drive, what he look like, what he wearing. Because we have allowed Babylon to tell us what success looks like. But the Most High tells you success is character. It ain't based on material things. It's based upon who you are as a person. Get these lessons, family. These are deep, deep ass lessons, man, that nobody ain't gonna tell you. They'll read past all this bullshit, man. Ain't nobody finna go through all this for you. Skim this shit. 45-minute sermon. I'm out. See you later. Give me your money. I'm gone. Fleecing every last one of y'all. Ain't teaching you shit. But that's not how the Most High want me to do this. I put my labor into this for you, for him. This for you to understand. I'll get this stuff. A lot of this stuff is new. I'm going back through this with a fine-tooth comb now. I read through all this stuff, these chapters before. But now I'm reading it with a fine-tooth comb. And it's all making sense. It's deeper. That's why I'm doing it so slowly. I really want to extract it all for y'all, man. I'm taking my time. I'm savoring it. We savoring this word. This word is like a fine-cut steak, filet mignon, Wagyu beef. And we savoring it. We don't want to eat it too fast. We want to savor it. We want to feel the juices on our tongue. Feel the tenderness of the meat. The texture. That's what we're doing here, family. I hope you guys appreciate it. I know some of y'all probably don't like it. Man, this shit too long. Why he can't just be short? Because the Most High don't want it that way. Deal with it. So we're going to keep it moving, though. We're going to go to 7 through 10. 7 through 10 now. That's what we're going to be reading. And it came to pass, after these things, that his master's wife cast her eyes upon Joseph. And she said, lie with me. But he refused and said unto his master's wife, behold, my master wotteth not what is with me in this house. And he hath committed all that he had to my hand. There is none greater in this house than I. Neither hath he kept back anything from me but thee, because thou art his wife. How then can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? Here comes the test. He got promoted. Here comes the test. Potiphar's wife, a married woman, a powerful Egyptian, tries to seduce our brother Joseph here. This ain't just about sex, family. It's about loyalty. She represents temptation in 2025. Quick money, fame, compromising your values. Joseph's response, hell to the no, no, no. The enemy attacks through lust and greed. That's how this system gets you. Through lust and greed. That's why all these NBA, NFL athletes, they keep on going down the rabbit hole. They keep on going down. That's why they got multiple baby mamas and paying millions in child support a year. Can't even keep all their money because it's going to these IG thoughts. Potiphar's wife was a trap to derail Joseph's destiny. In 2025, temptation looks like OnlyFans. Get rich quick schemes and selling your soul for clout. But real Israelites, I repeat, real Israelites don't bow. Got a whole lot of our sisters out there going on their OnlyFans trying to make a quick buck. Little do they know that the only people that make money is the top 1%. Not even top 1%, top 0.1% make the real money on OnlyFans. I've seen sisters posting up what they get a month, $20. Selling off their body for $20 a month. Woo! $20 whole dollars. You made $20 whole dollars in a month. Your body worth less than Netflix. Y'all got a sense of humor. Woo! What else we got? We got cryptocurrency. That's coming in now, right? Everybody want to get rich quick off these new coins they come out with every other day and get fleeced. They get fleeced. Pump and dump. They thinking they going to make some money, game the system, pull the rug from you. Now you got nothing. Worthless coin. Good job, dummy. Everybody talking about cryptocurrency. Oh, that's the new game. That's the new game. Nah, nigga. Anything that's part of this system. I don't care what they say. We are a decentralized bank. We're blah, 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 blah. If it's a part of this system, it ain't for you. Now, I ain't saying you can't keep some coins on you. I ain't saying none of that. I'm saying if you are going in with the express consent or the express expectation of getting rich off of it, then you are on the wrong track. Ain't nothing with investing, family. I invest. I save. I got an HSA. I got a 401k. Real estate stuff, REITs, whatever you want to call it. I got those. But I'm not doing it to be rich, family. That's not my expectation. If Yah allows it to grow, then he allows it to grow. But I ain't trying to do it to get rich. I'm fine where I'm at right now. If Yah wants to go ahead and make it better, hey, that's cool. I'm down for it. But I am content. Are you content with where you are at in your life? There ain't nothing wrong with wanting to grow, but you got to do it for the right reasons. Look at 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God, Yah, is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Yah always gives an exit strategy, family. Joseph ran. You should too. You got a boss offering quote unquote favors for promotion. Yeah, I know I'm talking about women. A plug offering fast money for illegal shit. Run, nigga. Run, Forrest. Run. Shout out Tom Hanks. Joseph didn't negotiate. He fled, family. Your integrity is worth more than 30 pieces of silver. Don't let temporary pleasure destroy your legacy. Don't let it. Verse 8 here. Joseph said hell to the no. He didn't stutter, negotiate, or pray about it. He refused. Why? Because Joseph understood loyalty. Potiphar trusted him with everything. And Joseph wouldn't betray that trust for a quick thrill. What does that mean for you today? Loyalty is dead in 2025, family. We can see that all amongst our community. Loyalty is dead, even amongst the heathen. Y'all cheat on y'all spouses, backstab your friends, and sell out the community for clout. Weak. Joseph's refusal was about honor, not just morals. He respected Potiphar's trust because he respected Yah's law. There wasn't even no commandments back then yet. Just think about that. There was no commandments yet, family. So that means them laws was on their heart. When you are loyal to Yah, you're loyal to everyone he puts in your life. But if you are disloyal to people, then you are disloyal to him. 1 Thessalonians 4, 3 and 5. 3 through 5, sorry. For this is the will of God, that ye shall abstain from fornication, that every one of you should know how to possess his vessel in sanctification and honor, not in the lust of concupiscence, even as the Gentiles which know not God. Yah's will is clear. Flee sexual sin, period. But too many of our people, man, we like to fuck. That's just how it is. We like fucking. Most High see it. That's why he ramping up these STDs. That's why he's putting up these unplanned pregnancies. To get you to stop. But the majority of our people ain't gonna hear that. They don't care. Their lust, their flesh rules them. And it's gonna lead them straight to the eternal garbage can to be thrown away forever. You sliding in the DMs, black man, black woman, cheating, watching porn. Stop it. Joseph had a beautiful woman begging him, and he said, no, you can't resist a thirst trap. Weak sauce. Weak ass shit. Look at your Instagram follows. Who you following, black man? Got all them IG thoughts. Even in the truth, y'all got all them IG thoughts. Them thirst traps all up in your friends list. You know who you are. Y'all liking all the thirst traps on Instagram. You know who you are. You can't resist that. Most High say you weak. Most High calling you a punk, a coward. Grow some spiritual balls and honor the Most High Yah. Your dick ain't worth damnation, family. Hope y'all understanding this. Hope I ain't burning your ears too much. Let's keep it moving though. 9. Joseph dropped the hammer right here. How can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? Notice he didn't say sin against Potiphar. He went straight to the Most High. 2025 family, y'all think sin is personal or victimless. Nope. All sin is against Yah himself. You lie, sin against Yah. You steal, sin against Yah. You fornicate, sin against Yah. Joseph saw sin as treason against the Most High. Modern Israelites, that's you today. Black man, black woman. You treat sin like a mistake or a struggle. No. Sin is rebellion. A middle finger to the Most High. Joseph called it great wickedness because he feared Yah more than he feared losing his job or offending this heathen woman. Psalm 51:4. Against thee only have I sinned, and done this evil in thy sight. David got it. Sin is direct disobedience to the Most High Yah. You saying fuck you to God. You justifying sin out there, Israelites? God understands my needs. He understands me. He knows my heart, Christians. Stop playing. Joseph didn't say, Yah will forgive me. He said, how can I sin? Change your mindset, family. Sin ain't an oopsie. It's spiritual warfare. Act like it. Stop minimizing what sin is. It ain't no small little mistake. Oh, I made a mistake. Nope. You told the Most High Yah to his face, fuck you. That's what sin is. and you keep doing it, the Most High gonna give you that fuck you back. Now verse 10 here, day by day, she tried it. Potiphar's wife was persistent. That temptation is persistent, family. But Joseph was more persistent. Hearken not means he ignored her ass, avoided her, and refused to entertain her bullshit. What does that mean for y'all here today? Y'all entertain temptation like it's Netflix, scrolling through IG models, flirting with co-workers, fantasizing about your neighbor's wife. Weak. Joseph didn't just say no once. He said it every single day. That's what you got to do with your flesh, family. You got to tell it no every single day. Holiness isn't a one-time decision, family. It's a lifestyle. You can't fast from porn for 30 days, then go back. You got to cut off the temptation like a cancer. James 4:7. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil. Resist your flesh, and he will flee from you. Resist means fight daily. Your flesh flees when you don't back down. You even stop thinking about it. Flees from you. Block the thought. Black man. Delete the app. Quit the job. Do whatever it takes. Joseph didn't pray away temptation. He ran. As we gonna see. You in a situationship, cut it off. Working in a toxic environment, plan your exit. Stop playing with fire and crying when you get burned. So many people do this all over social media. Laying up with toxic people and then getting mad and start crying when they do toxic things. Clutching pearls. The nigga is a drug dealer. Do you expect him to be righteous, sis? You expect him to take care of a baby? Stupid behavior. Stupid mindset. Change it, Israel. So we keeping it going. 11 to 12 now. And it came to pass about this time that Joseph went into the house to do his business, and there was none of the men of the house there within. He was alone, and she caught him by the garment, saying, lie with me. And he left his garment in her hand and fled and got him out. Joseph walked into a trap, family. Potiphar's wife set his ass up. No witnesses. She told all them other niggas, get the hell out of here. Just her and him. This is how this system operates, family. Isolation. What does that look for you? What does that look like for you here today? Temptation hits when you are alone. In your DMs, late night texts, or secret rendezvous. Joseph wasn't stupid. He knew she'd been chasing him, but he still went in to work. Lesson, don't play with fire. If you keep working or walking into compromising situations, you asking to get burned. Girls flirting with you, but you married, cut them off. Don't even entertain them. Cut them off. Same thing with you women. Y'all got dudes that be flirting with y'all at work. Y'all got work husbands or whatever y'all want to call it. Cut it off. before you do something you're going to regret. The enemy, this system, attacks when you are most vulnerable. Joseph's mistake, thinking he could handle the lion's den alone. He shouldn't even went in there. You think you're strong enough to just talk to that ex? To just hang out with that coworker? No, you are not. Cut off all access to temptation. That is what the Most High is showing you through this story. You see, the Most High allowed all of this so it can be a lesson to you today reading this story. That's why he allowed all of this happen in this book and to let it be recorded so it can be a lesson to his people today of what not to do. He's giving you the blueprint to follow. He's giving you the cheat sheet. Follow it. He's giving you an open book test and some of y'all still failing it. How can that be? He's showing you what happens in particular situations, and yet you idiots think you are the exception to the rule. You are not. Proverbs 22:3, Solomon says, a prudent man, that means a man with discernment, foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. He see the traps, he see the temptation. But the simple, the dumb, pass on and are punished. Joseph should have avoided the house when he knew she'd be alone. You block the number, quit the job, move churches, whatever. Do what you gotta do. You still texting that side piece? Just friends with your ex? Stoophead behavior. You are playing Russian roulette with your destiny. Joseph almost lost his, and he was righteous. You think you stronger than Joseph? Delusional. You ain't the exception to the rule, family. Stop thinking you special. Don't let the system think you are a special snowflake. You are not. You are just another piece on Yah's chessboard. He's made those moves before. He's showing you. And y'all still doing the moves, thinking you're going to be different. Idiot. Delusional. Wake up. Verse 12 here now. She grabbed his clothes, family. But he left that shit and ran. Hey, F that. Joseph didn't argue, negotiate, or try to let her down easy. He ran like his life depended on it. Because it did. In 2025, y'all stay in toxic situations. Men and women alike. Trying to fix people or be nice. No. Sometimes you got to leave your job, cut off family, or walk out naked to escape sin, family. Joseph's garment here, it symbolizes his status and identity in Potiphar's house. But he'd rather lose everything than lose his soul. You clinging to a toxic relationship for clout, a dead-end job for a paycheck, let it go. Your soul is worth more than money, fame, or comfort. Look at these celebrities stuck with toxic ass dudes or toxic ass women for clout because their name means something. They make more money together than if they make money by themselves. So they stay together in this toxic situation and bring up and rear kids in that toxic situation. And then are, oh my God, surprised when those kids grow up to be just as toxic. How stupid can you be? Normal people, regular ass Israelites, y'all doing the same thing. I can change him. I can change him. He said he gonna change. He been beating on you for the last 5 years, sis. How many more black eyes you gonna need before you get your black ass out of there? What more can the Most High do? What's next? He gonna kill your ass next. Oh, she ain't listen. Poop, poop, done. Same thing for you men. Your wife be cheating, but you stay. I love her. I love her so much. She don't love you, nigga. She can change. She said she was gonna change. No, she ain't. They having babies with other dudes and saying you the daddy. And y'all stay retarded. Look at what Yahusha says in Matthew 5:30. I love the scripture. And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off and cast it for thee or from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members perish, and not that thy whole body be cast into hell, Gehenna, burnt up, destroyed. No eternal hellfire, family. Stop on thinking about that. I got a song coming out pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. I'll explain it all. Y'all said cut it off. Whatever causes you to sin. Not pray about it. Chop it off. You stand in a church full of hypocrites. A friend group that drags you down. Run. Joseph didn't pack his bags. He fled naked. Your reputation, career, or pride, family, ain't worth eternal damnation. It ain't worth it. Temptation lurks in isolation. Don't put yourself in compromising positions. Flee first. Ask questions later. Your life over your pride. Sin costs more than you're willing to pay. Joseph lost his garment, but he kept his destiny. Y'all out here crying about how hard it is to stay faithful. Joseph was willing to die rather than sin. What's your excuse? But she fine, bruh. She fine, boy. You see that ass, man? Whoo! Whoo! But the money's good to your toxic job. Weak, and weak. Let's keep it moving, though. See what happens. And it came to pass, verses 13 to 15. And it came to pass, when she saw that he had left his garment in her hand, and was fled forth, that she called unto the men of her house, and spake unto them, saying, See, he hath brought in an Hebrew unto us to mock us. He came in unto me to lie with me. And I cried with a loud voice. And it came to pass, when he heard that I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled and got him out. Whoo, heathen women, black man. Look what the heathen woman do to your ass. Lie. White woman tears. Wasn't white, but you get what I'm saying. This is what the heathen do to your black ass. If they can't get you, they'll lie. False charges. Y'all know about Emmett Till and the rest of our people who was lied on and was hanged. She held that garment like a trophy. Joseph's cloak, the same symbol of his authority, became evidence against him. The same goes today. This system, this is how it works. It twists your blessings into weapons. Your talent, they'll call it arrogance. Your success, privilege. Your integrity, a lie. Don't trust this system. The enemy steals, kills, and destroys. That's what this thing does. Yahusha said it best. The thief cometh not. In John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. The enemy is here to destroy you. Just like the Matrix, family. The Matrix represents the system that we are in. That's what the whole movie was about. Babylon. That's why their refuge was called Zion. That was about us, family. But they couldn't make Neo a black man, of course. Would have been too obvious. But that's what it's about, family. It's about us. Joseph's garment here represented his divine favor, but the enemy used it to frame him. Your gifts will make you a target, like I told you before. Stay prayed up on it. They jealous of y'all. They jealous of y'all. They jealous of our good looks. They jealous of the way we gain muscle. We don't got to use all them steroids like they do. We just build it up very easily. They jealous of our athleticism. They jealous of our genius, of our creativity, ingenuity. They are jealous, family. That's why we got a target on our back. That's why they profit off of us. That's why they want you to join their NBA, their NFL. To profit off your talent. You get pennies. They get the large lion's share of it. Unless you sell your soul and you can get to make more. Like LeBron James and Steph Curry and the other popular ones. Psalm 37. 12 and 13. That's Psalm 37. 12 and 13. The wicked plotted against the just, and gnasheth upon him with the teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. Yah sees the plot, family, and he's already plotting your vindication. You got a job promotion? Watch for co-workers plotting. Built a business? Haters gonna sabotage. Joseph's story teaches us to guard our blessings. But when they come for you, you trust Yah's plan. That's what it's about. So look at 14 here. She played the race card, friend. A Hebrew slur in Egypt came to mock us. It's like they call you nigga. All these other nations, they know that word. They don't even speak English, but they know that word. They know nigga. They know that word, every last one of them. They all know that slur. Don't speak a lick of English, but they know what nigga mean. Same thing in Egypt, a Hebrew. When they can't control your family today, they'll racialize your success. Diversity hire, affirmative action, Title IX, angry black man. Joseph was guilty of being black and excellent. And so are you. Racism. It's a Babylonian tool to discredit Yah's people. That's us. Potiphar's wife weaponized Joseph's identity to cover her shame because he didn't want to sleep with her ass. But Yah allowed it to advance his purpose. Genesis 43 and 32 tells us this. That's Genesis 43 and 32. And they set on for him by himself, and for them by themselves, and for the Egyptians which did eat with him by themselves, because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews, for that it is an abomination unto the Egyptians. Egypt's anti-black racism was systemic. Joseph's struggle mirrors ours. They did the same thing back there, and they was black people. But they just hated your black ass. Trust me, family. Even the other black folks, they hate you too. The ones who not us. The other Shemites. The Hamites, they hate you too. The whole world hates you. They know who you are. You the only black face in the boardroom, they'll call you aggressive for speaking up. But don't back down. Joseph's false accusation led to prison and promotion. Your trials are stairs to glory, family. Never forget that. You may be going through some stuff, but the Most High is setting you up for something greater. Just trust in the plan. Trust in the plan. Trust in the plan. Verse 15 here. She lied like a rug, family, like they always do, like the heathen do. He fled when I screamed. 2025, this is Karen energy. White women, Asian women, Arab women, Indian, Hispanic women, all of them weaponized tears to destroy black men. Joseph's story is Emmett Till, Central Park Fire, and every brother wrongfully locked up. The system believes her because she's pale and powerful. The accuser, in Hebrew, Hashatan, uses deception to imprison the righteous. That's anybody, family. Not no devil. Hashatan can be anybody. Joseph's integrity here didn't save him from lies, but Yah used it to save a nation. Revelation 12 and 10. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night, family. These are the heathens. Everybody say, oh, this is Satan. No! These are the heathens. They accuse us. Babylon, the system. Cast down, gonna get destroyed, family. This whole system is a snitch, but Yah's the judge. Y'all gotta learn to read through these words, man. The symbolic stuff, man. Satan is not no fallen being. Please. This is a representation of Babylon, the embodiment of all evil. It's a title. It's not a person. Not a thing, not a being. It's just a title, family. It's just a title, just a title. Do your research. Stop believing everybody. You been lied on at work? Falsely arrested? That's an accuser. That's a Hashatan. Welcome to the club. Joseph's pain positioned him to save Egypt from famine. You see that? You see how the Most High worked? All of that? Your struggle is seed for future glory. Don't quit. So what's the lesson here from these verses? The system will never protect you. Joseph was innocent but still convicted. Yah allows injustice to set up your exaltation, to raise you up. Prison was Joseph's path to the palace. Don't waste your pain. Every lie, every betrayal is fuel for your purpose. Y'all out here still crying about cancel culture and false accusations. Joseph was literally in prison and still praised the Most High Yah. Where is your faith? So let's keep it going, though. Let's see what happens next. 16 through 18. Back to Genesis 39, 16 through 18. And she laid up his garment by her until his Lord came home. And she spake unto him according to these words, saying, the Hebrew servant, there's that slur again, which thou hast brought unto us, came in unto me to mock me. And it came to pass, as I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled out. She kept that garment like a trophy, family. This wasn't a heat of the moment lie. She planned this. In 2025, family, this is the media saving receipts. The cops planting evidence. The workplace documenting issues to fire your ass later. The enemy stockpiles lies to destroy you, but Yah's evidence supersedes theirs, family. The enemy records your failures to accuse you, like I showed you in Revelation 12 and 10. But Yah's book of life trumps their fake receipts. Joseph's garment was evidence of his innocence, but the system twisted it. So the Most High tells you to stay clean and let Yah fight your case. Let them do whatever it is, family. Yah always wins. A lot of our brothers locked up falsely, but they get out. Delayed vindication. Psalm 56 and 8. Thou tellest my wanderings. Put thou my tears into thy bottle. Are they not in thy book? Yah's got a record of your pain, family. Every tear you ever shed, there's a receipt for it. He's a divine accountant. He keeps receipts of everything that happened to his people. Trust him to settle the score. And boy, he's going to settle it. Just look out today. Look at what he's doing to these people. Look at the heathen. Just look at them. They bugged out. Their system is falling right before their eyes. They see it. They think Trump going to save them. He ain't. Just watch. Sit back. Grab a bottle of rosé, some popcorn, and just watch what y'all gonna do. So the heathens at work, they got a file on you. Screenshot of old tweets. Let them cook, family. Joseph's evidence landed him in prison, but prison led him to power. Your haters are just paving your path to glory. Do y'all get it? They literally paving your path to glory. All the crap that we going through as a people, it's paving us to the kingdom. Let them do what they do, family. The Most High runs the chessboard. He know what he doing. So let him cook. So 17, she called him Hebrew servant. That racial slur again, as I said. 2025, this is thug, illegal, or DEI hire. The system Sorry about that. Dehumanizes you to justify your destruction. Joseph wasn't a person. He was a Hebrew servant, a threat to their power. Sound familiar, family? Racism demonizes your identity to justify oppression. But Yah calls you chosen, royal, and holy. Back in 1 Peter 2 and 9. Don't let their labels define you. Yah hates false accusers. Their judgment is coming. They called you aggressive for setting boundaries, lazy for refusing overtime. Fuck their labels. Joseph's Hebrew servant title became Prime Minister of Egypt. Your haters are writing your introduction to greatness. That is how you need to flip it in your mind. Our minds are very surface level in this system. The majority of us. We don't see things beneath the surface. But I'm showing you what's underneath the surface. It's up to you to take what I'm saying and apply it. So verse 18, look at this. She rehearsed that lie till it felt real. This is gaslighting at its finest in 2025, family. Karen's crying, I felt unsafe. Cops claiming, I feared for my life. I feared for my life. Joseph's story proves the system believes white tears over black lives. Except this wasn't white people. But this is what it mirrors today, family. Heathen. You could just say heathens. This is just not in this country. Every country we in. Whether we in India, guess what? Indian women tears over our lives. In Asia, Asian women tears over our lives. Arabian women tears over our lives. The list goes on. It's worldwide, family. The system repeats lies until they sound like truth. But Yah's truth crushes demonic narratives. Joseph's silence in the face of lies mirrored Yahusha before Pilate. Let's go read it. Matthew 24:17. So we can see this mirror. 24:17, Matthew. Oh, my fault. 27:14. Boy, acting like dyslexic right now. 27:14. And he answered him to never a word, insomuch that the governor marveled greatly. He ain't say nothing to that heathen. Sometimes, family, no words are your best defense. Yah's got a counter lawsuit for every lie the system has told about us. You been canceled over lies today? Falsely arrested? Don't beg. Joseph didn't plead his case. He let Yah fight for him. Your vindication ain't in tweets or courtrooms, family. It's in Yah's timing. Don't force the issue. You're just going to put your foot in your mouth. Let Yah speak for you. His words are greater than any words you can ever muster out of your mouth. Let him do the talking. Let him defend you. It's going to be an open, shut case. So we learn here in these 3 verses. The system is rigged against you, Israel. Black man, black woman. Joseph was innocent, but he was still convicted. Yah uses their lies, these heathens, to elevate you. Never forget that. Silence is strength. Let Yah, I repeat, let Yah speak for you. Psalm 37, 6 and 7. Look at this. That's Psalm 37, 6 through 7. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not, don't worry, thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, these wicked people, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Y'all out here fighting every battle, clapping back at every hater. Joseph let his integrity speak. Save your breath, family. Yah's got this. So now we're about to dive into prison in Joseph's unshakable faith here. This is where most of y'all lose hope because you can't see the past, the pain. So let's go read it, 19 through 20. Let me get back there. 19 through 20. And it came to pass, when his master heard the words of his wife, which she spake unto him, saying, After this manner did thy servant to me, that his wrath was kindled. And Joseph's master took him and put him into the prison, a place where the king's prisoners were bound. And he was there in the prison. So Potiphar's wrath was kindled, huh? He believed that lying-ass wife over Joseph. But let's keep it real, though, family. Potiphar knew Joseph was righteous, but he chose to protect his privilege over justice. What does that look like today? This is every CEO, pastor, or politician siding with oppressors to keep their power. Systemic evil ain't new, family. The wrath of man don't produce Yah's righteousness. That's James 1:20. Potiphar's anger was rooted in pride. He couldn't admit his wife was a liar because that's going to mess up his reputation. But Yah used his pride to advance Joseph's purpose. Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Yah uses these evil men as pawns in his plan. Same thing he's doing today, family. All these billionaires, philanthropists, and all these people, all this money, making all these moves. Yah is in control, family. Don't you fret. Don't you worry yourself about what they doing, why they prospering, why they got billions. Don't worry about that. It's all going to change hands real soon. You just keep the patience and you keep the faith. Let Yah do what he do. So your boss, did he fire you over lies? Did the church leaders slander you? Fuck them. Joseph's punishment was his path to purpose. Let Yah use their wickedness to elevate you. Are y'all seeing a theme here? Fuck them. Let them say what they say. It is what it is, family. We already know how they are. Why y'all getting triggered by them? They just being what the Most High made them to be. Vessels of dishonor. So let them be what they were literally created to be. It's part of their script. Why are we mad? Why are we getting angry about what they do? Oh, they killed another one. That's what they do. That's what they're in. That's what they were created to do. That's what Yah's using to pave our way to glory. Now look at 20 here. Prison here. The ultimate demotion. From the palace to the pit. Joseph kind of already knows about how it feels. He was in that pit before. This must feel very similar. But this wasn't just any prison, family. This was the king's prison. No coincidence. Where Pharaoh's enemies were held. Today, this is federal. PMITA. Federal prisons. Or Rikers Island. Places designed to break you. Guantanamo Bay, if you want to call it that. Want to be real specific, Guantanamo Bay. But Joseph's story proves that Yah turns prisoners into promotion centers. He gonna promote this man to second in command. Prison was Joseph's darkest hour. Just like where we at today. It's like our darkest hour. Being beat over the head daily by these nations. Prideful. Arrogant. Smug. Got to see that face every day. Got to hear that mouth every day. It's our darkest hour, family. It's like slavery. Darkest hour. All part of it. But also, on the bright side, it's a training ground for royalty. Y'all let Joseph suffer to save Israel and Egypt from famine. Your pain has a kingdom purpose, family. This is what you don't understand. A lot of y'all just complaining, but y'all don't see what the purpose is behind the pain or the suffering that we're going through. Joseph's chains was Yah's classroom. Just like today, our struggles and tribulation is Yah's classroom. Isn't that what we're doing right now? Aren't we learning? Aren't we learning as we're going through this book? Aren't we learning while we're in captivity? Aren't we awakening to who we are? Aren't we becoming more powerful? Isn't the Most High destroying these nations as he's rising us up, raising us up? Ain't no different, yeah? You want a dead-end job? A toxic marriage? A mental prison? Yah's with you. Understand that. Joseph's prison became his networking hub because he met Pharaoh's butler and baker there. That we gonna see. Your struggle is connecting you to destiny. Destiny. Y'all quitting because life is unfair. Joseph literally went from pit to prison to palace. Where's your faith, man? Let's finish it out. Pretty quick lesson today, but deep, powerful. 21 to 23. But the Lord was with Joseph and shewed him mercy and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison. And the keeper of the prison committed to Joseph's hand all the prisoners that were in the prison. And whatsoever they did there, he was the doer of it. The keeper of the prison looked not to anything that was under his hand, because the Lord was with him. And that which he did, the Lord made it to prosper. So verse 21 here, Yah's presence turns prison into a promotion, as I said. Joseph went from pit to Potiphar's house to prison, and still Yah was with him. Today, this means Yah's favor ain't limited by your location. You in the projects, a jail cell, dead-end job, Yah's there. Stop crying about your address. Yah's presence is your promotion. It don't matter where you are in life, where you at, where you located. He with you. Yah's mercy in the Hebrew, chesed, steadfast love that chases you into the darkest places. Joseph's integrity here in the pit attracted Yah's favor in the prison. Loyalty, family, to the Most High equals favor in hell. Where we are today, we are in hell, tribulation. But our loyalty to him brings his presence to us here in this tribulation, in this struggle, in this captivity. Psalm 23 and 4. Y'all know this verse. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Yah's presence, family, turns valleys into victories. We in the valley right now, family. Pretty soon, he gonna turn it into our victory whenever that happens. You stuck in a toxic job, a broken home, Yah's favor is still on you. Joseph's prison became his platform. Stop begging for a new environment. Make your current hell a helipad for Yah's glory. Y'all moving all over the place, but guess what? Them curses still following you. Don't matter where you go. It don't matter where you go. So stop begging for a new environment and make the current one you have a presence for Yah. 22 here. So Joseph became the warden of his own prison. Y'all see that right there? Even in chains, Yah made him king of the lockdown. Today, this means dominating your circumstances instead of letting them dominate you. You in a wheelchair, build an empire from it. You broke, learn to multiply ramen. Yah's favor don't need perfect conditions. Whew. Finger snap, finger snap. I repeat, Yah's favor don't need perfect conditions. Yah promotes you in the midst of your pain. Joseph's prison leadership trained him to rule a whole nation. Your struggle is boot camp for greatness. Matthew 25 and 21. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Faithfulness in little equals authority over much. Which will happen with Joseph. Because he's going to become second in command, family. You stuck managing a dysfunctional team at work? Leading a broken family? That's training. Joseph's prison hustle qualified him to save the world from famine. Your grind is preparing you for global impact, Israel. Because we're going to rule the whole earth. You understand me? Every nation going to bow to you. They going to give you all their money. We going to get it all back. They laugh when you tell them this because they on their high horse now. But old boy is going to come. That laugh will be permanently removed from their face in that day. There will be no laughter then. You will kiss our feet, heathen. You will lick the dust from our feet. Tastes good, huh? Yeah, get that bunion over there too. Yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Yeah. It's going to happen. Final verse. The prison keeper trusted Joseph like Potiphar did. Why? Because Yah's favor is recognizable. Even heathens see it. As we read over it in the beginning of this lesson. So today in 2025, family, this means your hustle, your grace, and peace will make haters say God must be with them. Damn. Look at that nigga. Look at that sister. Whoo. Damn, boy, God must be with them, boy. Look at them. They shining. Yah's favor makes you irreplaceable, invaluable. Joseph prospered because Yah's hand was on his work. Your labor ain't in vain, family. Yah's blessing multiplies it. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. We all know this verse. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Joseph didn't lean on his own hustle. He let Yah run the show. You working overtime but still broke? Yah's testing your trust. Uh-oh. You got the faith? You got it? Joseph's prison labor seemed pointless, but it was seed for his palace promotion coming up. So the Most High telling you to keep grinding because he's about to multiply your efforts. Don't get lazy. Don't get complacent. Don't become stagnant because you don't see it growing immediately. You keep at it. You keep grinding. And in Yah's timing, he will multiply it. It will grow. It will become fruitful. You will be victorious, black man, black woman. But you got to get out of your own way. You got to tell the flesh to shut up. Let Yah do his thing. Man, this is pointless, bro. What we really doing? That's your flesh. whining and complaining. Sound like a toddler, don't it? Man, what we doing this for, man? We ain't getting nothing from it. We ain't getting nothing from it. That's your flesh. Y'all testing you. Do you got the faith? So Genesis 39 ends with Joseph locked up, but still winning. This is Yah's message to you. Yah's favor is mobile. It works in palaces and prisons. Your pain has a purpose. Joseph's prison trained him to save millions. And it also tells you to stay faithful, not famous. Joseph's integrity outlived his infamy. So this whole chapter tells you, stop complaining about your prison, whatever that may look like. You are in Yah's boot camp right now, Israelites. Wherever you are on this earth, you are in Yah's boot camp. Your tears are watering seeds of greatness. Joseph's story ain't just history. It's your future. Now get your ass up and rule your prison. The palace is next. Amen. Amen. All praise and great glory to the Most High Yah. That is the end of my sermon. I thank Yah for allowing me to bestow this wisdom upon your ears today. I pray you guys were spiritually edified. This was a very powerful chapter, especially to me, where I'm at in my life currently. And I pray it was for you, a wake-up call to get you to shift your mindset a little bit, to truly understand your circumstances and why Yah has you where you are at. So this is what it's about, family. The palace is next. So I pray you guys enjoy the rest of your Sabbath, wherever you may be on this earth. And Yah willing, next week, we will be doing Genesis chapter 40. Almost done with Genesis. We got a little bit more to go. More about our brother Joseph. So until then, family, may you stay blessed. Stay vigilant. And keep the faith. I'll leave you with my newest single, Higher Without the Herb. Family, I know y'all love weed out there. I know y'all do. But you don't need it. Weed was supposed to cure the pain. It was supposed to be used as an herbal medicine for pain. But we use it to cope with reality of this boot camp we in. But family, we are higher without the herb. This is streaming on all platforms, family. If you are not subscribed to my artist channels, please subscribe. Like I said, I am releasing songs weekly to teach you about this book. So until next time, family, stay blessed. Shalom.
Yeah. Listen up. Time to break free from them lies they told us. Real knowledge gonna set us free. Used to think that herb would set my mind free, but all it did was keep me in captivity. Clouding up my thoughts with that THC, keeping me from seeing who I'm meant to be. Every dollar spent on getting high could have been invested, let my wealth fly. Time I wasted in that smoky haze could have been studying Torah all them days. Thought I needed it to ease the pain, but it just kept me stuck going insane. Mental slavery in modern days, while the nation's got us in this wicked phase. Don't need no herb to elevate. Torah consciousness, that's how we stay. Facts. Clear mind, that's the only way. Clear. Breaking free from what made us slaves. Free. Higher than I ever been. people every day, keep us high so we don't find a way. But I'm awake now, eyes wide open. No more chains, no more smoking. Babylon got you thinking it's medicine, when really it's keeping you stuck in sin. Can't serve two masters, that's the truth. Gotta choose herb or Hebrew roots. Think about it while they legalize something keeping us from being wise. Same system that kept us down, now pushing weed all through the town. Wake up, clean up, time to get your mind right. Level up, stand up, Torah's gonna shine bright. Real power comes from being pure, not from plants that make your mind unsure. Want that real high? Start to pray. Watch the Most High make a way. Chemical dependency ain't freedom. Natural state is how we made your kingdom. Clear thoughts make a warrior strong. Been deceived by that herb too long. Don't need no herb to elevate, nah. Torah consciousness, that's how we stay. Facts, clear mind, that's the only way. Clear, breaking free from what made us slaves. Free, higher than I ever been, since I let that clean life in. No more clouds inside my head, walking in the laws instead. Time to break them chains.